এমনি হয় নাই আজকে? কি সমস্যা, কি জন্য হলো না এটা তো? ভাই সত্যি কথা বলতে কি, আমি এখন দাঁড়া থেকে করিয়া দেই প্লাস 11 দিন করে চাপ দিয়ে বলতে হবে, আপনি বিশ্বাস করবেন না। বুঝতে পারছেন? আমি ওদের মানে 80% তো কেউ করতে চায় না, আর ওই কাজ শেষ সময় আমি এদের যেভাবে হোক আরো সবাই মানে ভাই ব্রাদার বন্ধু বান্ধব হাতের এদের যতই পার্সেন্ট থাকুক আপনার কথাটা নিয়ে আসে, আমি দাঁড়ায় থাকি 10 মিনিট 15 20 মিনিট যা হোক আমি দাঁড়ায় থেকে কইরা আপনাকে আপডেট দিয়ে সবাই সবাই চলে যাবো। হ্যাঁ 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 আমি অফিস থেকে তাড়াহুড়ো করে আপনার কাছে বুকটা নষ্ট হয়ে গেল, সেটা ওরা এখন পর্যন্ত মশারি তো একটা জানা দরকার ছিল যে একটু আসিস নি কাছে কাছে দিয়ে গেলাম। এই পূজার কয়েকদিন বিচার পুজোর কয়েকদিন আছে ভাই, যদি আল্লাহ অনেক সুস্থ রাখতে পারে
কে কি করছে? ভাইজান খবর একখান ভাই। ভাই ছোট ভাইকে সাপোর্ট করবেন, খেলার চ্যানেলটাকে লাইক অ্যান্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই। ভাই রে ভাই, এই জায়গায় আমার হচ্ছে যে কত প্লেয়ার যে এমনি বলে আছে, এগুলা কোনো প্লেয়ার দিল ভাই? ভাইজান খবর একখান ভাই। তোমারে আমি যে কত ভালো। আচ্ছা আমি সাকারে নামাইতেছি না কেন হয়? চলো আমার সেট আপ হয়ে গেছে তো, বাকি আছে ভাই 26। জামাল মুসিয়ালা भाई। कैप्टन চ্যানেলটাকে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন প্লিজ। কি ইভেন্ট আসলে এটা? ইয়োগো, ও মাই গড, এগুলো কি? কি ইভেন্ট দিল? স্পোর্টিং ক্লাব।
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Stojkovic! Split-second reaction. Stojkovic is offering a wry smile there. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Massive goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly. It is a super start. So far, so very good. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Hazard. It's the channel. Back into the middle. It's an errant pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Hazard. Played out wide. Saka. Cleared away. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? That has been knocked clear. Now it's Stojkovic. Rice. And the volley. There's a searching pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Quality ball. Nicely aimed pass. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle. And they have got just the right players for that. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. He's in space and looking for options. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's played it in low. Shot a goal! He's missed, but not by that far. Meister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Aims beyond the defence. Kaka! Kaka! And the referee's looking at his watch. It could be done here. Closing in on goal. And the shots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Similar along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0. Leicester leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. The ball goes in. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Akin Sandero. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Picked out brilliantly. That's just playing it safe and simple. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rodri. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sorry brother, ভাষা থেকে বল দিই। কি হলো? প্রবলেম নেই। প্লিজ ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন। প্লিজ ভাই ছোট ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই, যদি খেলা ভালো লেগে থাকে ভাই।
Substitution in progress. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. He has found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Kaka. And this is Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Substitutions taking place. So there's going to be another change here. And it's Rice. He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose here. Leicester leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stengs. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two. Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. There will be 3 minutes added time. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. That's a foul. No two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. The players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. with a taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Batistuta taking in the accolade.
ও ভাই, যত হচ্ছে যে ম্যাচ খেলা হবে তত ইভেন্ট, 3টা ম্যাচ খেললে হচ্ছে যে এগুলো ইয়ার পাওয়া যাবে, তাই তো? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Ben Sakir. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better. I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more. Leicester already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, can he find a finish? Tries to pass it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference? I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time, fullbacks would generally hold their position, but now they're given license to get forward and make crazy runs even into the box, getting in centre forwards positions at times.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And the ball's come loose here. Garcia. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now the ball's gone astray. Kaká. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Garcia trying to keep this in. He gets big! They've scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Leicester have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Leicester are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. He has found the way through. And it's played in here. That's going to go a long way. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's another throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Garcia. Now it's Batistuta.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leicester, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway. Leicester carrying a 1-goal lead. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play right there! This time surely! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Schick duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely shaped ball. Leicester perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Cleared away. Mohamed Salah. And he plays one through. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. He just absolutely speared that in. I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now that looks a decent ball. Ben Sekier. Here comes the cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second. That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Schick is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark. Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue. And it's Grimaldo. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Quick to react. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball and the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lucas Vasquez. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Now there's a great chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining. Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. Now he's got space here. This is Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Batistuta! Quatsa. And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
मुझे छोड़ के आज खेलना पड़ेगा परदेसी मेरे यारा जाने जाना मुझे रहने कोई আচ্ছা নতুন ইভেন্ট হচ্ছে কমপ্লিট করা হচ্ছে আমার চলো আচ্ছা 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 এটা পেয়েছি দে বাবা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা এটা কয়টা প্লেয়ার চারটা এমবাপে বেস্ট এমবাপে কি পেয়ে গেছি এটা কত স্টার আচ্ছা আচ্ছা 5 স্টারে কিছু আসে নাই আশিকি जुदा এমন একটা দিন না আছে 2,140। Selection contract Europe club.
this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Now it's Batistuta. Gonzalez! Gonzalez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Gonzalez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Great vision. He's going to be disappointed with that. Changes it with that pass. Good read, needed to be. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up at the back of the net thereafter.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you. Can he finish? Barella.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out to the right. Now it's Ribery. This is Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! It's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tomori. It's run loose here. That has not gone well. Driving forward. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Abbiati getting this one clear. Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Nkunku. Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Some resolute defending there. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's to Ketelara. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just too much on that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Brilliantly cut out. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And we're off again. Milan really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more. And that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Estupinian. Fratesi. Estupinian. And it's Fratesi. Ribéry. This is Batistuta. Milan needed that. They really needed it. That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Defending was strong and firm. So we've reached the hour mark. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. And it's Batistuta. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. That's a cute ball. Fratesi. Barella. It's Ribéry. Fratesi. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. That looks a decent ball. Played right into his path. They've got to make this nice and quick. Ribéry. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Barella. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it into space. Barella. And he was quick to react. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ambitious ball here. That has been knocked clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tomori attempts a clearance. He's gone for goal. Quality ball. That's a little off target. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible.